I'm just gonna rip the Band-Aid off because I've retaken this like 10 times now. Essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, you know, I was young, I was naive, and I mean, quite frankly, I feel exploited. I wasn't
pause
in
it.
the scene, like.
Okay, so far, no accountability, right? Young and naive. And by the way, according to some news reports on this, like it happened a year ago. So she's still the same age, basically. Maybe it was even sooner. And then she said, I don't know if you caught it, guys. She said she was exploited. Exploited. Okay, the fuck. So yeah, zero accountability, pretty typical. Anyways, continue.
I am now. So I was definitely very easily manipulated. Maroon 5 is practically elevator music at this point, so I'm sure you know who Adam Levine is. But Adam and I were seeing each other for about a year. After I stopped talking to him over, you know, a period of months, this is how he came back into my life. He said, okay, serious question. I'm having another baby, and if it's a boy, I really want to name it Sumner. You okay with that? Dead serious. I was like, I'm in hell. Like, I have to be in hell at this point. I mean, my morals were unknowingly compromised. I was completely manipulated. I'm going to handle this privately.
Pause it.
I never want.
Okay. So there's a lot there. We'll go back to it in a sec, but her morals were unknowingly compromised. What? Completely manipulated.
I don't get that. Like, she kept I watched like that whole video earlier, and she just like brought up manipulation like the whole time. And it was
This is like a bingo card for victim mentality. Go ahead, continue with the rest of the video. We'll finish it off.
Wanted to come forward because obviously I know the implications that come with doing what I do, making money the way I do, and being an Instagram model. So being tied to a story like this, it's like, I know the stereotypes. I had sent some screenshots recklessly to a few friends I thought I trusted, and one of them had attempted to sell to a tabloid. So here I am.
All right, we're gonna open it up to you guys if you want to give your reaction or your thoughts on this situation.
I feel like there was just like a better way she could have handled it, like, because she keeps talking about, like, obviously she has like a known like name in like whatever industry she's in. And so, like, for her to go out of the way to, like, post that on social media and just, like, embarrass, like, Adam's wife, when there was a total way this could have, like, been handled privately. And I feel like the whole clout chasing idea, like, I think that is totally 100%, like, maybe not in the front of her mind, but in the back of her head, like, clout is the biggest motivation here.
I think she had also mentioned that she was going public with it because someone was like threatening her with screenshots.
Oh yeah, because she had shared it with her friends, and then one of her friends was trying to sell it to a tabloid.
So I feel like she was trying to kind of like not seem guilty because like she had to say it either way because she thought like someone was gonna like sell it and it was gonna be exposed. So she was trying to like make the best of it, but I don't know, it just kind of sounds like an excuse. I don't think it's that hard to know like that he was married.
Yeah.
Would a tabloid even, I mean, he is kind of famous.
He's like
pretty famous.
I feel like he's really famous.
Pretty I mean, he did play at the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Is like super famous.
Yeah, but like
what? But his like
fame
is like rooted from like, it's not like a TikToker fame. It's like rooted fame from like years ago.
No, I'm familiar with him. Just to me, it's like, does anyone care about is his relationship in the tabloids? Like, who cares?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, oh, well, I don't know. I could be wrong. But Aline, do you want to give your take on this or no comment?
I mean, none of my business, honestly. That's just my stuff.
Okay. Anybody else? Any take?
I think that she was 100% doing it for attention, because how do you not know when he has a wife when you could Google it?
Yeah. And the manipulation thing, like what?
Yeah. Obviously he wasn't manipulating you.
Like, girl.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
I'm not defending her necessarily, but there is another video in which she like speaks on it more, and she says that like she knew that he had a wife, but she thought that she thought that they were breaking up or something, and that they like hadn't released it to the public yet because of like their fame and like the caliber that they were at. So, I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's something that she said in another video. So,
Natasha.
I would say it's kind of silly to believe that she didn't know that she was dealing with a man that was married, because you can't just go off the basis of, oh, maybe they are because I read this article. Like, no, he should come out and say, like, I'm not married, I'm going to talk to you, tell you how hot you are, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of hard with Adam Levine and with a lot of like famous men, because it's almost like they have so much fame and money and like power, not necessarily influence, because he's just like an artist and he's kind of outdated a little bit, but some of these guys, they just get a pass for doing it, you know, just because they are so known, they have so much money, they can really do whatever they want. I do feel bad for the Victoria's Secret model, because I mean, she's gorgeous, and I haven't heard anything about her cheating on her husband, but yeah, it's unfortunate.